welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be stuffing my cash wallet, looking at what's going on so far in the month of August as far as the budget is concerned, and then just getting myself prepared for next week. So go ahead and grab your budget planner if you haven't closed out your week yet. Leave me a comment down below letting me know how this week went for you. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and let's get started. Okay, y'all, so we are in the second week of August. Today is the 11th. So let's see, we left off on the 4th. This weekend, I think I had like $200 and something in my birthday fund. But my best friend did come into town this weekend, and so we spent a lot of money. So I think 100 of that is gone. So I'm attempting to put that money back today. For this week, I had 1, 2, 3 bills. My aunt's birthday coming up for this weekend. I am going shopping, y'all, because my birthday next week. I'm so excited. And for the upcoming week, I have two business bills. And again, this one, I need to remember to put this bill due sticker on this week because this bill actually comes out somewhere up in here. So I don't know why I keep putting it on this week. So I just have one business bill, and then my car insurance, my Apple Music, and then we'll stop here and we'll pick up next week with the week coming up. So I know that I told you guys for the last several weeks, I've just been like accounting that I've used everything in every envelope for my variable expenses because whatever is left over goes toward my saving challenge. However, I had an epiphany earlier this week, and I was like, well, I still, like, my purpose for doing that was because I didn't want to, whatever money's left over, I didn't want to think that I had that money to spend in case I was a little short, you know, in the upcoming weeks, because that money was going toward my saving challenges. My saving challenges is going toward my taxes for 2024. Well, in 2024 for 2023. So that's why I was doing it like that. But then I realized that that's going to make it very hard for me to be able to adjust my budget, you know, up or down if I'm not still keeping track of how much I'm actually spending for these categories on a weekly basis. So I've decided that I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go back to the way I used to do it, which is I would look into my wallet, see what I had left over. If I didn't have anything left over, or whatever I had left over, I would notate it here and okay, this is what I have remaining for the month. Now, granted, because the money's going toward my saving challenge, I really won't have it for the month. But if I'm just in dire need for some money, I would just have to go into my saving challenge and get it. We will cross our fingers that that won't happen. And in order to try to prevent that from happening, if you guys watched my video last week, I did start a buffer. I don't know if you call it a sinking fund. I guess it could be called a sinking fund, but really just a cash envelope, a buffer cash envelope, which you guys will see today. So with that being said, I am going back to accounting for my money the way that I used to. Even though whatever's left over is mostly going towards saving challenges, I just need to do it this way because this is how you know if you need more or less money in a given category. So if I just cancel it out like I've been doing, you know, there's really no way for me to keep up with, am I spending less? Am I spending more? Do I need to put more? Do I need to put less? So I am just out here trying to figure it out like most of us are. So I'm sorry if that's going to be confusing for you guys, but this is what we're going to go with for now. So I have $135 left in gas. Now this week the wallet pretty much is empty because, like I said, my friend came. I think I have some money left in eating out. My friend came down and I just ran through that wallet. So groceries had $280 and I was a little over this week, so I have $206 left for the month. Home had $60. I must have gave myself, let me see something. Yeah, so now I have $45 left in home. Eating out had $25. and I have $3 left. So I spent 22, and 200 minus 22 is 178. Now these $3 will go into my bank account, because for my saving challenges today, I just pulled the money straight from my check. Y'all know August is a pretty big month for us for saving challenges. I did spend for medicine. I got my PMS medication, so I have $40 left. Yes, August is a really big month for us this month. It's almost $200 that we're trying to save in our saving challenge. So I just pulled some money out of my check to try to chip away at some of that. Okay, this week spending is going to get 10. Gas is getting 45. Groceries 70. Home, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself the whole 45. I hope I don't regret this, but I just kind of looked around to see what all I needed, and it's quite a few things from personal to household, and I just put everything in home. Yeah, it's quite a bit of things. So I'm just like, I just want to get it all now this week, and I should be okay for the rest of the month, hopefully. And I don't have like a home sinking fund. That might be something good to start, but okay, y'all. So that's the way that we're doing the weekly check-in. I'm gonna go ahead and move to the Paycheck 3 and set that up. Okay, guys. So if you know, you know, I just started using my Paycheck stickers again. I have not used these in quite some time, and trying to figure out how to use them, you know, best for my situation has definitely been difficult, but I'm kind of determined to figure it out, and hoping that anybody out there that might be on variable income for whatever reason, that this could help. So yeah. So you guys know that I'm not putting my income, I'm just putting what I've taken out of my check. So I label it take out, and this is how much I'm taking out. So I think the expected was actually less than this, but I'm actually taking out $662, or that is what I took out. And then if I set this up ahead of time, then I'll be able to use that column, but I set this up on camera with you guys, and so I really only need the actual. For expenses this week, I'm going to go ahead and put my bills, and I will just notate when all of them are due. So I don't know if you guys can see this. I know I zoomed in, but all of my bills for the upcoming week are due by the 18th of next week. So all of my bills are due that'll be coming out of this paycheck are due by the 18th of August. So I'm going to use the expected column, because all of this is what I'm expecting. It could be more, it could be less. Even with my cash envelopes, you know, it could be more, it could be less. So I'm just going to put everything under expected until the end of the week. Then I'll be able to do actual. That's how I'm going to do it. So my bills will be my car insurance plus my Apple Music. Wait, car insurance plus Apple. Hold on, y'all. Car insurance plus Apple Music, $112. Okay. So bills are expected to be $112 this week. Okay. Next, I'm going to do cash envelopes, which are expected to be $195. Next, I'm going to do my sinking funds. And again, guys, so this is everything that's coming out of this paycheck this week, which the expected is 50. Next is going to be my buffer. The expected is 75. And then lastly, my savings challenge, which the amounts I'm going to do today are 29, 13 and 10, so $52. So if I did this correctly, then it should equal out to the amount that I took out of my check. So that's the hope, that I'm doing this correctly. And it's just giving me a way to like allocate my money and just kind of keep up with everything that's going on, because like as a content creator, I just get so many paychecks, like, and they're all broken up. And so, wait, did I do that wrong? 112, 195, 50, 75, 52. I never do this right. Yeah, guys, so I'm still in the messing up phase, so please just bear with me when it comes to this. I forgot my birthday sinking fund. Birthday sinking fund. And I'm gonna put 178 in there today. Okay, so yeah, I'm still in the messing up, figuring out phase, but you know, I feel like this is real life for you guys, so that you can see like we don't have it all together ourselves, you know, like just because we make videos don't mean that we have it all together. We're still trying to figure it out too. So now everything hopefully should match up. Yes, okay, $662. So last week when I did Paycheck 2, I forgot my bills. Forgot to include that. So this week we did good. Yay! Paycheck 4 will go down here. Okay, and today again we're stuffing $662. So they have been doing a great job at the bank giving me my note back. I know I told y'all that they had, you know, ever since I started giving them the new sticky notes, they were like keeping them. And I was like, now listen, I'm not trying to have to use 2 sticky notes because y'all keeping mine, but they are really, I think I had to ask them a couple times, and then after that they've been really good with giving them back to me, so I'm very grateful for that. So I might start using the white one soon, because I've been using the pink one so much that it's like dwindled down quite a bit. So spending is going to get 10. Gas is getting 45. I did use a lot of gas this week. I think I have a quarter tank left in my car, so I've just been waiting for today because I did quite a bit of driving over last weekend. I just really did not plan well financially with my best friend coming into town. I just did my normal budgeting as if that wasn't even happening. I don't know what I was thinking. So that's why I had to dip into that birthday sinking fund, because I didn't properly, you know, plan out. I don't know what I was thinking. Home is getting 45 as well. And I think that is it, because I don't need any medicine. And then beauty I'm doing from my birthday fund this month. So I have a few dollars in bank. I'm gonna scan my Fetch rewards. They have been giving us more points back lately. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but they have. I have quite a bit of coins, and then those are my cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my saving challenge. So here we are in the month of August. And if you know, you know, if you have these from me, y'all know this last half of the year, woo! I was not playing with these amounts. Let me see, 174. Next month we're doing 138. You know, I started us off real easy in the beginning of the year, and now, y'all, we are with the heavy numbers. So today I'm gonna stuff 29, 13, and 10. Yes. So 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 11, 12, 13, and then 10. So let me go ahead and mark these. Number one, I'm just manifesting that, you know, financially the second half of the year is going to be better for us all. You guys know that I went through a very strenuous period of like bills just skyrocketing on me, from like double electricity bills to, you know, all of my car maintenance stuff happens during the summer. I got my taxes bill starting in April, so that was another bill added to my plate. But a lot of these bills are no longer here, and so that is definitely a blessing, and I'm excited. And yeah, I'm like, the second half of the year is already going better for me. Also, you guys know I have that April and May sinking fund because I have so many holidays and birthdays to buy things for in April and May. So the first half of the year is just, it can be tough financially. But the second half of the year, other than Christmas, is not too bad, and I have a Christmas sinking fund for that. So we are in good shape. And usually I save my bills for last, but I'm just gonna go ahead and handle this now. So the bills today will be car insurance, which is $100. And today is the 11th. Oh, guess what, y'all? My niece is 5 months today. My brother called me this morning, and then after we talked, I was like, how's my baby? And he was like, we're getting ready to do a photo shoot right now. You know how y'all do little photo shoots when the baby, you know, turns a new month. Oh, I just love her. She's so fun. And Apple Music is getting 12. And this is my new buffer envelope I was telling you guys about. I'm literally just throwing money in here. It doesn't have a purpose. It doesn't have any specific purpose. But my goal for this is I do have an online buffer account where money just will kind of accumulate. But I decided to keep a buffer in cash as well, because sometimes, depending on how the month falls and depending on how these paychecks fall, you know, for instance, I had a business bill come up this past week that was like $300 and something, and I didn't realize it was happening, so I didn't budget for it. So I just took that $368 out of my savings account and just put it in there, and then I think I got paid the next day, and then I put that $368 or whatever back in my savings account. So sometimes, depending on how bills fall and the paycheck falls and the month falls, you know, the timing of things kind of can be off sometimes with these bills. And so I'm like, instead of having to pull anything out of a savings account, if something like that happens, I'd rather just pull it out of here. Even though I put it back, it's a lot. It's a lot. So in buffer, we have 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87. So my goal is to hopefully just have like a few $100s in here just for like situations like that. I'm like, well, it never hurts to have a little extra money put to the side. So that's what this is for. So that's it for the bills. Now we'll move to the sinking funds. Okay, so yes, we had quite a bit to do with this paycheck. So just to make sure everything gets done correctly, I want to get all that other stuff out of the way. And then sinking funds are pretty like chill, so hopefully it's not too much going on for you guys. Okay, so let's see, she left on the 6th, so I'll just put the 6th, and I only have $121 left. So 231 minus 121. So I spent, Jesus, 110? I didn't know I spent that much. Ooh, so I have a 121. Okay, so today I'm stuffing the one that I always do plus 178. So 150, 70. I feel like I have an extra 20, y'all. I don't know if I should have that 20. Okay, 150, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. So I'm adding 179 to the birthday envelope. And so that gives us, so today's the 11th, and I added 179. So 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 295, 96, 97, 98, 99, 300. Okay guys, I found the extra 20. I forgot to put 25 in eating out. So I didn't have anything in there. There we go. So wardrobe is going to get 5. For 60. Yeah. August has been a very busy month. Like, it has been so busy around here. Like, financially, like friend-wise. It's just been so busy. Car maintenance is getting 5. I do need to change out my trackers, but it probably won't happen until next month because I have to keep this. I keep the trackers to be able to like close out my budget and see how much I actually put in the envelopes. So 25, 35. I think I'm actually going to start going back up on car maintenance. I think at one point I used to put 20 in there. And so I may get back to that. Outings is also getting 5 for 25, 35. April and May is getting 5. Very busy time of the year for me, for family, for holidays, birthdays. So I decided to start a sinking fund for it. So 55, 65. And then hopefully I have quite a while before the, April and May of next year. So hopefully I'll have enough money in here to do some things. Miscellaneous is getting 2. I am going shopping this coming up weekend. I don't know if I told you guys that or not, but I am going shopping. I will be using my wardrobe sinking fund, my outing sinking fund, and this little miscellaneous sinking fund. I just want to get like one little outfit, nothing major. So I think collectively that's like over $100 between those 3 envelopes. And I was like, that should do it. Yeah, I'm getting one outfit, probably like a top and some bottoms. And that's it. Gifts is getting 2. For 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Just want to put a plug in for you guys that I know I haven't talked about this in a while, but I have been keeping up with my stocks with Robinhood. And so I know I used to talk about it a little bit more, maybe like a year or so ago, and I pretty much stopped. But I do have a link in my description box, kind of toward the bottom, for a free stock. If you want to, get a stock. So you'll get a free one, and so will I. And Robinhood used to have it to where you couldn't pick what stock you wanted. You just like did a random, they have you like claim one of the boxes and it would be a surprise whatever stock you get. But now they've changed it to where you can pick whatever stock you want. And so I highly, at least as of now, and I'm not no type of advisor, but I do highly recommend getting into Apple because it has grown tremendously in the past like couple of years. I think 2 years ago an Apple stock was like $150 and now it's like $190. So yeah, I think you just get $5, so you can get like a fractional share. But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. I actually was in a couple of shares on another stock that was doing absolutely terrible. Unfortunately, my dad told me to get in on that one. He actually gave me the money to get in on that one. So that's unfortunate. The stock is doing absolutely awful. But I sold the shares. I haven't checked to see if they all sold yet. But I will be taking that money and putting it in Apple. So yeah. So medical has 50, 70, 75, and 80. I don't know a whole lot about stocks, but I know that my grandpa had them. I mean, he had a bunch of stuff going on by the time he passed away. My grandfather passed away a few years ago, and he had retirement from his job. He worked at a plant, and he had worked there. I think he retired in his 60s. Like, I was a little girl when he retired. So he retired a long time ago. But he had worked at his job, I think, for like 30 years or something like that. He and my grandmother also had little side businesses where they sold food. They cooked food and desserts and stuff, and they sold that. My grandfather also had rent houses. He had like maybe 3 or 4 of them. And so he was getting residual income from his rent houses. And then he also had stocks. So I'm trying to be like my grandpa over here, y'all. Okay. I'm like, yes. He had businesses, investments, real estate, stocks. He had it all. That man was amazing. And he loved the Lord. And he was just a good man. So, but when I realized all that he had, I was like, wait a minute. So, you know, he had his benefits from his job. He had, you know, I went through the list already, but I was just really amazed at everything that he had going for himself and for his family. But he had a lot of kids. Him and my grandmother had 7 children. So, you know, they had to have a lot going on. And then on top of that, they would always have money in the house. Now, you never knew where it was. They would just come out of nowhere and slide you a 20. You didn't know where it came from. But they had money stashed all throughout the house. I never went looking for it because that's not my business. But that was something else they had. My grandparents did not play about money. Car tax has 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I do want rental property. Once I get married, my best friend and I were talking about it because her and her husband are looking at getting property. And so we just started having those conversations. I'm like, I'm trying to have everything my grandparents had. And my grandmother, she's still alive. Thank God. So yeah, I'm definitely financially trying to follow in the footsteps of my grandparents. So electronics has 2. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have some money in the house. I cannot wait to slide my god baby a $20 bill. Like, I can't wait. I can wait. I don't want her to grow up fast, but I'm excited. Emergency is getting a 5. For 1,200, 20, 25, 30, 35. So 1235. think I knew about everything that he had except for the stocks. I think that was the one thing I didn't learn about that he had until after he died. Because, you know, I grew up with them. Well, I knew he had a job, you know. I remember his retirement party vividly. I remember what I wore. I think I was like 6 years old, and I remember his retirement party. Giveaways has 2. And so I knew, you know, obviously retirement. So I knew he had a job. I obviously knew that he and my grandmother were cooking for people, and you know, mainly around the holidays, they would cook things and sell them. He even had customers in Houston. So my grandparents live in Louisiana, but most of their children live in Houston. So he even had Houston customers that would, like, you know, pay for one of his kids to go get the food and bring it back for the holidays. I knew he had rental properties. They did sell it after he passed away because my grandma was not going to keep up with that. But I didn't know he had stocks too. So Christmas has 50, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. But see, that's that multiple streams, right? That's what we hear about all the time. That's what we talk about. Multiple streams of income and making money from various sources. Not having all of your eggs in one basket. So, like, even if he would have lost his job, which I don't think he ever did, but even if he would have, he had like 4 rental houses. So they still would have been okay. Functions has 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. And then the last 2 is going to go to my car tires. And then we are out of here. This week's budget has gone much better as far as like me being able to plan it out accordingly. 110, 15, 16, 17, 18, 119. Because ever since I started adding those paycheck scripts, I've just been feeling more confused than ever. But I'm determined to like get it down pat because I really feel like it's going to help me and then help somebody else, hopefully. So, but that is the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much if you made it this far. I hope that this inspired or encouraged you to get your budget together for the upcoming week or close out this current week. I hope that you have a great weekend, and I will see you guys back next Friday. Bye.